Welcome everyone to the last match of round 1 of the Java BedWars tournament. This time featuring yara4life and they failures. Two teams with players that we have already seen before in past tournaments. yara4life have players that have participated under the teams called Chill Guys, Sin, Happy Hippos, and of course, let me not forget about that one team. Of course, that team was Antpnio. They are all here, and of course, we cannot forget about the failures. The failures have been especially in the season 2 of the tournament, and have come back to try again and see if they can make it in the top 4. It's going to be a really competitive match, especially since both teams are pretty much forced to win 3-0 so they can be in the top 4 by the end of round 1. That is a hard task indeed, winning all 3 games, but they will try their best, and we cannot wait to see you the standings as they stand. The standings as they stand, the rankings, of course. Here they are. Of course, 3 matches have finished with a 2-1 result, and only Wapo's team managed to pull off a 3-0 win. As for the standings, Wapo's team is alone in first place. The Drones, the Forgotten Nerds, and Poor Squad all rank with 1 score and 2 points, while the Blindfolded, Wiggled, and the Virtknight or the Farmers only have 1 point. The Tweakers are the only team left with no score at all. Those are the rankings. Still waiting for whatever yara4life and the failures may do. And of course, they really have an important task at hand, ranking high with a 3-0 win so they can begin round 2 as one of the top 4 teams. With that being said, let us present to you the maps. The maps, of course, are Palace, Pyramid, and Overgrown. Those are the 3 maps that will be played in this game, in this match. Our 8 players are finally here. Let us tell you their lineups. Of course, the full lineups are in the stream's description. Here they are, the lineups for round 1, game 1. From yara4life, we have Isis Cold, Atsuge 1233, Yappy OP, and Owned by Christian. Players that we have seen from the Crocant Man team, which later became something else. I don't remember the name right now. From Light Blue, we have Milo Snack, That One Brief Chap, Antpnio with a P, and Virtknight. Familiar names. I really can tell they've come back from past tournaments. So it will be an exciting match personally for me. Everyone here is finally ready. Let's begin the first game. And remember, please stick around until the end, especially if you're a Java player. Since the round 2 matchups will be revealed right at the end of this match. Calling all Java players might even give a ping to those who are participating on the Java scene, but yeah, that's how it is. This match is very special for them. Round 2 is just around the corner, right after this match, of course. So what a good way to end it with the round 2 reveal. This will be customary in all final round matches. So for round 3, we will do the same thing, and for round 4 and for round 5, we'll do the same thing, of course. And of course, the most special part, we will also be revealing the top 4 semi-finalists right at the end of round 5. Now that stream is going to be very special because you'll be getting to know depending on the result of the last match, who's getting to stay and who is eliminated. That's the plan for the whole tournament. Beginning right away. And let's see if these 8 players are finally ready so we can begin. Thank you all for showing up to our streams. We really appreciate your support, by the way. Without your support, I don't know what we would be doing here. We are 1,110 subscribers. That's a huge milestone. I couldn't believe that by the start of the season we would reach 1,000 subscribers after 4 seasons. That's incredible. That's like 250 people per season. Quite the feat, indeed. Alright, we're finally here. From this side we have yara4life. And from this side we have the failures. Good luck to everyone. Let's begin the first game. And of course we begin the first game with Atsuki making the bridge towards mid. Isis Cold follows. Here is Virtknight already protecting the mid, but it's going to be a 2v1. They cannot easily survive. Antpnio tried to help their teammate. One British chap came in time to eventually shoo them away. Atsuki falls to the void. Quite the clutch indeed. Save the diamonds for the failures. Isis Cold comes back. It's going to be a 2v1. And Isis Cold doesn't have any armor. But they get that one pretty sharp. Antpnio will have to run away in order to secure the diamonds. Virtknight protects the bridge. One British chap comes back. Once again they secure mid. That's Asatsuki runs away. Virtknight is already approaching the orange bed. Let's see what they will do. yara4life climbs up. They fall down. They are unable to get Virtknight. From one of the corners, Antpnio was trying to threaten the island, but was unable to. Virtknight goes to one of the corners, but they are 2 people. Quite a risky move indeed, as they could get kicked off easily. But he manages like a pro. And he returns once again to the Orange Islands. It seems like the failures have definitely stepped up in PvP. At least that could be something meaningful in this match. But not everything is PvP. Strategy also comes into account, and so far the failures are doing pretty much well. Orange team gets the diamonds from the corners. The British chap is standing alone. Isis Cold places the regen totems. Isis Cold is killed. The totems are destroyed. And Atsuki is being chased back to their island. Over here we have Virtknight climbing up. Getting to box in for that bet. yara4life cannot catch them in time. And the orange bet is broken. Virtknight, the first one to fall. Of course. But yara4life takes them. Virtknight failed. But yara4life also failed with them. Ownedbychristian, Isis Cold, and Atsuki are without a bet. And risk their chance of losing their first game. The first step toward getting that 3-0 win that will become very important toward being in Book 4. Another elimination, another lucky elimination. Atsuki falls to the void by that fireball. Here comes Antpnio. Needle's neck following them. Antpnio fell, but ownedbychristian got killed. Isis Cold managed to survive, even though they are the only one left now. I see a comeback very difficult. The failures have definitely stepped up their game from last tournament. That's a fireball to get Isis Cold stunned for a second. They tried to avoid falling to the void. But one British chap unfortunately couldn't make it. But Isis Cold didn't either. They didn't calculate that fall correctly. And this gives the failures their first ever win. Quite the excitement as we have seen the failures get that 1-0 win. They only need 2 more wins to secure that top 4 position. And it looks like they definitely got what it takes to achieve that. Good job to the failures. yara4life will have to try a bit harder. But they will not be able to secure that 3-0 win anymore. If anything, they can still try for 2-1. But that's going to be very hard. Let's move over to the second game. All the Java players participating in the tournament have been called. I hope I get to see you in a stream. At least if you don't get to see the match, I want you to at least see the matchup, since you're getting to know your next opponent. So hello, Java players, I hope you are all having a nice day. Right now, the failures are winning their match with a 1-0 result. A very deserved 1-0 result indeed. All 8 players are here. Let's see the lineups. From yara4life, we have Isis Cold, Atsugi1233, Jappy and ownedbychristian. And from light blue, we have Milo's neck, that one British chap, Antpnio, and Virtknight. No subs have been replacing anyone here. Seems to be the same lineups from last game. Let's begin the round, the game 2. In the following map, that's going to be Pyramid. Pyramid is also a very interesting map. Smaller mid, but with a quicker way to the island. Protecting your island in that map will be crucial. Not only claiming the mid, but protecting your island. Game 2 shall begin right away. And from this side we have yara4life. And from this other side we have the failures. Let a second game begin. With Isis Cold making that bridge towards Smith. They fail catastrophically. Someone else will have to do that before Blue reaches mid first. Interestingly enough, we have never seen a wooden bridge before, but here we are. Virtknight reaches mid, but ASCII actually managed to make it first despite that bridge fail. Virtknight almost decides to go straight for the orange island. Those quick rushes almost never work, but it's always a good attempt at keeping them at their island in order to buy some time. Race chap fell down. Isis Cold also kicks off Virtknight. Only one left here is Antpnio. Antpnio comes back. Virtknight and Breach Chap go to mid. Breach Chap also fail. Both of them fail. Isis Cold is getting closer. Can Milosnek stop it? No, they can't. Antpnio will be the one stopping them, hopefully. Breach Chap comes back. Climbs up. Isis Cold clutches. And that's another void kick from the Isis Cold. Really a specialist in those types of kills. When you have the high ground, it's normal to get kicked to the void. Unfortunately, that's what most of the time happens. Isis Cold surely knows how to take advantage of that high ground. But eventually they got kicked off. Taste of their own medicine for sure. Blue team returns back to mid. Here we have ownedbychristian in one of the corners. That one British chap will take care of that. Ownedbychristian heads to the blue island. He climbs up. So does Antpnio. Ownedbychristian comes down to kick off that one British chap from the island. Another punch to the void. The failures are very prone to getting kicked to the void. They will have to definitely correct that. As if they are careless, it could mean an elimination. Isis Cold is in mid. On top of the pyramid. Waiting for the one British chap to come up. ASCII Ender Pearls, no one is defending here. Virtknight will have to take care of that. Blindness totem from both sides. Blue team was very quick to retreat back to their island and defend. That was a very good defense indeed. Antpnio is here in mid. Yeah, POP heading straight for the blue island. We'll have to face off that one British chap first. And that one British chap sends them to the void. One of the corner islands. Another fall to the void brought to you by the Isis Cold. He really knows how to do those. Isis Cold, that's kicked to the void. Ownedbychristian is killed by Milosnek. Watch out, because Isis Cold will put you in a difficult position. And that's where he could kick you to the void. But Isis Cold was unfortunately slain. Antpnio knew better than that. Antpnio heads straight for the orange island now. As long as they can win that bridge fight, of course. But he cannot. Virtknight try getting closer to the orange island. So far, that's a double kill by Milo's neck. I have not seen any decisive attacks yet. So far, Blue has been trying their best to control and keep Orange. But WOP teleports to the Blue Island. No one other than British Chap was defending. What a sacrifice by that one British Chap. The bed is intact. If it weren't for that kick to the void, WOP would have surely got the bed by now. That's the closest we've got to a bed rig. Very well defended indeed. But that was almost a slip up. Gotta be careful with those. One British Chap will come back to Orange Island. Along with Antpnio. Antpnio comes back down. They have to take care of the entire Orange team. Well, that one British Chap finds the right moment to fall down and get the bed. Virtknight gets kicked. Antpnio breaks the bed. It is time for the one British Chap to do his thing. But unfortunately, Isis Cold got them. Should have reacted way sooner. Never let your teammates do the job by themselves. Always help them. But the intention was pretty good. Once again, the orange bed is gone. Milo's neck will try to finish the job now, placing some TNT and going straight for Isis Cold to get them to the void. Isis Cold clutches. Antpnio comes back. Owned by Christian is eliminated. One British Chap is the only one here remaining now. It's between Isis Cold and Chappy OP. Pretty nice attempt at getting one of the yara4life out. The only two remaining. If they lose this game, they will lose the match, sending them outside top 4 at least for this round. Virtknight teleports. Isis Cold didn't see that coming. The entire blue team is here. Isis Cold tries to return back to it, but Milo's neck was waiting for them. Isis Cold will attempt that last resort gambit. That unfortunately did not work, and as JPOP was also eliminated, this means that the failures have definitely not failed us and win the second game and therefore the match. Congratulations to the failure, but the match is still not done yet, as we'll still have to see if they can pull off that 3-0 win. Congratulations to the failure, they have definitely done one heck of a match. And all that's left is winning that last point to put them in the top 4. Can they do it? Let's see if they can. yara4life will have to do better in following matches if they want to be in top 4. This time, evening is for the failures. This is not done yet. We still have the third game to go. Can the failures get that 3-0 win? Can yara4life deny them of a perfect match? We will see soon. in Overgrown. Remember that the round 2 matches will be revealed right after this game ends, so please stand by for that. Nobody wants to miss that very important moment, especially since I called you all. We're waiting for the 8 players to finally join. Let's see if they do. Here they are. Here we have the failures with the matching skins at all. The winners of the 2 games on this match. Virtknight, Juan, Milosnek, and Antpnio. From yara4life we have Atski1233, Yappy owned by Christian, and Isis Cold. Here are the 4 lineups. From yara4life, Isis Cold, Atski, Yappy and owned by Christian. From the failures, Milosnek, that Juan, Antpnio, and Virtknight. Without anything else to say, let's begin the 3rd game. The one that will determine whether the failures will get a 3-0 win or yara4life will still be able to get 1 point. Never let your guard down, as we have seen in past matches. As we've seen with the drones, of course, with let me remember. As we have already seen with the drones and with the Forgotten Nerds, those 2 teams were heading to the 3rd game with a 2-0 result and eventually ended up losing the 3rd game. So hopefully this does not happen with the failures. They have a golden opportunity to be in the top 2 along with the Guapos team. So if they keep it up, if they do the thing right, we will be getting another 3-0 team. And here we are. This is Overgrown. So far we have not seen this map yet. This is the first time we're seeing this map. Let the 3rd and final game begin. Ice is cold, already making that bridge. While over here, Virtknight, the first one to reach the mid and take the diamonds for themselves. But here comes Atski with an interesting skin, by the way. Atski claims the diamonds. At Juan, and Antpnio heading toward the mid. Antpnio getting toward the Orange Island. Can they break the bet? Can they break the bet? And Antpnio breaks it! No way! For the first time, we're seeing a 1st-minute rush work. It's incredible! What happened to yara4life? I cannot explain it. I cannot explain how they could... Oh my god. Let's see the Virtknight capitalize on that early bet break. Along with the British chap, can they pull off that 3-0 win that we were waiting for? Atski the first one to fall. Ice is cold, also suffering the same fate. He tries to run away, but Virtknight is quicker than that. Yappy is the second one to be eliminated. All is down to Ice is cold. What are we witnessing here? The failures have definitely done it. 3-0 win with the quickest match in tournament history. Golden match. Perfect match for the failures who have definitely not failed us this time. Congratulations to them. They have definitely earned it. And with this, folks, round 1 is officially over. Here comes the most exciting part. Now that everything is done, let us present to you the round 2 matchups. Is everyone ready to see them? The failures obviously make that 1-3-0 result to put them in top 2 along with Wapo's team. And here we have the round 2 matchups. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's going to be a really interesting round 2. Beginning with the drones and the Forgotten Nerds. Wapo's team versus Poor Squad. The failures versus the Tweakers. The Blindfolded versus Wiggle. And yara4life versus the Virtknight Aura Farm. Those are the following matchups, very interesting matchups. Especially the drones versus the Forgotten Nerds and Wapo's team versus Poor Squad. Holy carp. What a round 2 we're gonna get. We're eating good for sure. And I'm eating good personally. I cannot wait to stream all of them. As for standings, it stands Wapo's team and the failures, both with 1 score and 3 points, enter the top 4 very deservedly. The drones, the Forgotten Nerds, and Poor Squad all tied with the same score, 1 score and 2 points. Blindfolded, Wiggle, and the Virtknight Aura Farmer stay out of the top 4 with only 1 point, and yara4life and the Tweakers are bottom last. They are pretty much forced to win the rest of matches in order to qualify. With the round 2 matches already revealed, let's wish them good luck because the round 2 begins in less than half an hour. Without anything else to say, this has been it for round 1. Congratulations to the top 4 teams. Good luck to the rest of teams, and just generally good luck to everyone. We can see you soon. And of course, as is customary, good evening, and it's been a pleasure to stream this match for you all. Remember the lineups. I won't be showing them one last time. The drones are facing the Forgotten Nerds. Wapo's team are facing Poor Squad. The failures are facing the Tweakers. Blindfolded are facing Wiggle. yara4life are facing the Virtknight Aura Farmers. That has been it for today. Thanks to everyone for sticking around. And good evening.